Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to show you a cool puzzle where it's black to move and win. Take a second, see if you can find the right answer for black. I found this one to be a bit instructive, so maybe you'll find it to be instructive as well. Hopefully you can take something away from this. While you're considering the answer here, let me quickly encourage you to subscribe if you have not yet already. Half of the income I earn in this channel goes directly to charity, so every like, every subscriber helps out so much. Alright, let's get to the puzzle here. So I thought this was instructive because I was thinking something like rook d8, get on this open file, maybe get to d2, and start targeting pawns. Something like this. Just rough ideas. That was kind of what I was thinking. Maybe you thought something similar. Who knows? So this idea is actually not very good. So they can take, we'll just kind of show an example variation. If I go for this line, let's say they play here. If I go for this line of attacking, it's actually a bit too slow because they can play c6. If I take this, I'm going to be losing this. So I have to kind of drop my knight back, protect this square, but then they can play very tricky moves, trying to kick my knight away, right? Just to kind of show some sample ideas, right? Just to show the idea. Oops, my knight's hanging, by the way. So they want to push this, and there's a nice sequence here just to show the idea. Interpose with the bishop, and they're going to win the game. So that idea failed. That's my point. This original idea of rook d8 coming up here, that's not a good idea. I thought it was because this just feels like the natural move to me. And that was as far as I thought in this puzzle. I kind of didn't think of it as a position that has a big tactic. So this position, one move is just flat out winning. All the other moves are kind of drawish. I'm going to give you the answer now. So if you have one more second, feel free to take a moment, pause it, see if you can find the answer. So this move is bad, and it turns out the rook move is not what I'm thinking at all. The right move is actually a4. This is an amazing move. I'm going to put an exclamation point on this. So this move did not occur to me at all. I was thinking of knight moves. I was thinking of the rook move. I was not ever thinking about a4. Maybe it did to you, and if it did, great. You're probably a better player than I am. That did not even cross my mind. So what's so great about a4? Let's talk about it. Let's just say they take you. Say they play b takes a. That gives this pawn on b4 a golden path forward. b3, they're going to have to stop this pawn. So what do you suggest at this point? The computer is saying rook e1. Okay. And then I push. And then what? Bishop c6 is what's saying. Okay. And then I push. And this is the end game it's going for. So, as you can see, this is completely better for black. So, that means they can't take b takes a. What if they play a takes b? Well, very similar idea. You play a takes b yourself. I'm pushing this thing home. And what do? The best move, according to the computer, rook a3. Okay, push. They can get something for it. This is a cool idea. Interesting. That way it buys some time to get behind the pawn. Cool. This is the variation. But this is winning for black. Black is up a piece. Right, knight d1. Hold on to it a little bit longer if you can. Maybe one day do this and then push. Pretty cool idea, right? So the answer to this puzzle, to me, and again, this is just me. Maybe this is instructive to some of you. Maybe this is a really easy puzzle for some of you. This move did not even cross my mind. I'm looking for active squares. I'm thinking about knight moves. I'm thinking about forcing variations. This move never occurred to me. I thought maybe take, and then they take, and I have some fancy tactic that forces something through. I'm looking at mates in the back rank. I'm thinking about this bishop. Nothing. None of that stuff worked. Instead, the strategic move, I feel like this is not as tactical as these most puzzles that I see, so maybe that's why I didn't get it. a4 just breaks the whole white structure apart. Now let's say they do something else. I showed you the pawn moves. What if they do something else? What if they just, I don't know, let's just make a nothing move. They play bishop f3 for no reason. well, this pawn is just hanging. So, take it. And what are they going to do? They have to stop this pawn, but they really can't. A takes B, and we're in the same situation we were just in. So, like, how do you stop this pawn? How do you, like, stop this attack? There's not really anything. This bishop, can't get here. So I found this puzzle to be so interesting. I don't know about you, but this move didn't cross my mind at all. Let me know if you found it. Let me know if you see the central idea. And if you can, elaborate on how you found it, because I feel like I was so blind to it. And I'm more of a tactical player, right? That's my style. I like tactics. I like when the pieces are flying around the board. But I just miss these strategic moves. And I feel like this is an undermining move that I just didn't consider. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something out of it as well. I find this really to be instructive because it's a little outside of what I normally show. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.